Hello, Boston fans around the world. Thank you for joining us once again here on Talkin Fight for another episode of Knuckle Up, featuring Mike Four and Cedric Benn, who's in the den with us. Today, we're continuing our exploration of Canadian fighters, specifically those signed in Montreal to Eye of the Tiger Management. And today, I'll let you take it away with Simon Kean. Go for it.
Excellent. So first, we're going to get you out of here so we can get some more room. Excellent. Thank you, Knuckle Up fans, for tuning in to today's episode. We're continuing with Eye of the Tiger Management. You know what it's about. We're bringing you the top dogs out of that promotion company in Canada because we are Canadian, and we're trying to, let you guys know that we do have fighters out there on these international stages that are contenders, man. And definitely, we're going to talk about another gentleman today, a heavyweight known as the Grizzly, Simon Kean. This gentleman, let's talk about him for a bit here. He's 21-1 with 20 KOs. He's 33 years old, 6'5". He's ranked number 1 out of 6 in Canada and 31 out of 1,245 in the world. He's sporting a 90.91% KO rating, and he's coming off a wonderful TKO victory in the 9th round back in February 19th of this year against Shondell Terrell Winters. Winters was down in round 6 and twice in the 9th. And Kean was down in round 6, but definitely came through with that awesome victory. Cedric, I know you have some things you want to talk about him. I know you've actually seen this guy perform live. Why don't you take it away and tell us what you think about him?
Yeah, man, Simon Kean, a great boxer. One of the, the one thing that's hard for bigger guys to do is be like have good boxing skills, just because just all the muscle mass that he has. And he's just a giant, like 6'5", just a massive guy. But the thing is, he still has good boxing skills. He had his very good jab. I remember him being at the Nationals every year. I don't know how many times he won Nationals, but I know he was a multiple time Canadian champion. I remember him seeing there every year when I had my boxers there too. And yeah, man, a good boxer, very good jab. And the other thing is, it's very hard to train heavyweights because there's not too many big guys, first of all, and there's not too many big guys that actually want that are good, that would give you a test. So it's always hard to get better as a heavyweight, but he did it, man. So yeah, very good boxer.
He was originally coached by Jimmy Boisvert, but unfortunately he had to change trainers. And
how you spell that last name? How is it spelled?
Boisvert, Boisvert.
Boisvert.
There we go. Thanks, Frenchie. Yes, I love it. Boisvert. He was convicted of sexually assaulting a boxer 3 years.
Oh no.
About 3 years ago or something like around there. And he could face prison time with a sentence of up to 18 months. I don't really know. I don't want to dive any more into that. No, he ended up switching coaches. He is now with Vincent Auclair. And
Vincent Auclair, yeah, very good coach.
Vincent Auclair is taking him on since 2020. And you know what? He's really been working him hard. He's definitely put some finishing touches on his game. Simon Kean made his Olympic debut at the London 2012, where he finished tied for 5th place in the super heavyweight category after quarterfinal loss to eventual bronze medalist Ivan Daichko of Kazakhstan. Kean had qualified for the games with his 3rd place finish at the AIBA American Olympic Qualification Tournament just 3 years earlier. Kean was in danger of never walking again after suffering a badly broken right leg when an ATV on which he was a passenger flipped after hitting a rock, pinning him underneath. A severe infection added to the doctor's concern that they would have to amputate. During a lengthy surgery, they took muscle from higher up in his leg and used it to repair his deformed ankle area using a graft. Kean spent 3 months in a wheelchair and then 2 months walking with canes. But less than 6 months after the accident, he returned to training ahead of any schedule that had been set. Kean was the 2007 junior national champion who finished 3rd at his first senior nationals in 2009. He claimed his first senior national title in 2011 before winning the national team selection tournament in 2012. He had another national title in October 2014. Kean had been an aggressive kid who was put into judo to channel his energy. He also He was also a football linebacker in high school, and he began boxing at the age of 16. Now, honestly, I enjoy watching this kid, man. He's hungry. He's ambitious. Kean quickly accumulates victories by KO and continues to impress after, his impressive performances, notably against Alex Santos and Adam Bradwood. As he climbs quickly through these rankings, Kean suffers his only career loss when he faced fellow Canadian heavy hitter Dylan Carmen. The one nicknamed the Grizzly, however, rolled up his sleeves, came back full force by knocking out Virgilio Omar Rossi, after which he immediately got his revenge against Carmen in their rematch and finished him in the third round on December the 7th. He had a challenge when he faced former world champion Sergey Likovich. It was in front of a lively crowd that Simon Kean finished the work during the 10th and final round. Definitely, this kid, man, he's a force to be reckoned with. He's a great Canadian boxer, man. He definitely has some serious talent. And you know what? Eau Claire is in his corner, man.
That's what I'm talking about. The one thing, well, I don't know all the coaches out there, but I do know a few of the good coaches. I know Vincent is a very good coach. All of his boxers are always ready in top shape and with good skills too. So I know if Simon Kean is with him, I know he's in good hands. So yeah, man, expecting big things from Simon.
Yes, and you know what? Simon Kean needed all his resources to beat the American Terrell Winters in the 9th round. Instead of panicking, he found a way to weather the storm. Seconds later, he sent his opponent to the ground with a powerful punch. And, Kean looked nervous. In the first minutes of the game, he seemed to have forgotten all the concepts he had been working on at boot camp. The performance tells me that there's still a little bit of work to be done. Eau Claire is also saying the same thing. Coaching is a consistent job. He's there to push him through these times and, remind him about his boot camps and his training. Kean also needs to work a little bit on consistency. For example, his guard was not always placed in the right place. He also has a tendency to throw his left hook at the wrong time, which I've noticed. But these are all things that, a great coach like yourself, Cedric, and like Eau Claire can, teach and break those kind of habits. And definitely in his last outing, he did look a lot better. And you know what? I can't wait to see this guy in the ring again, man. And we should be seeing him soon. Definitely great Canadian boxer, man. Eye of the Tiger. You know what it is, man. They've definitely got some great Canadian talent. Guys, if you haven't checked them out yet, man, check out Eye of the Tiger Promotions. Check out their fighters list, man. We're just giving you a tip of the iceberg on what these guys have in their stables, man. They do have a lot of talent. Don't sleep on Canada, man. Canada has fighters. We have great fighters, and we have guys that can win matches, man. And definitely Simon Kean is one of these big boys, man. Big heavyweight from Trios, Quebec, Canada.
Trois-Rivières.
There you go. You are French, brother. That's the thing. Trois-Rivières. Well, yes, honestly, Cedric, man, the guy's a beast, and you're right, man. It is hard to teach these guys who are big like that to, throw that skill and be and finesse, and he does have finesse when he throws his shots. If he calms down and settles down and, remembers his training and not panicking and not getting, too ahead of himself, when he sits down and really applies himself in the ring, man, he is a very dangerous individual to be standing on the other side of. And honestly, man, I'm excited to see this guy jump back in the ring, man. Boxing does not forgive. The place of a crowd favorite held by Simon Kean was taken. He's got another teammate, man, that we're going to be talking about, I think, Arslan Bekmedov, which I've talked about before, who is the new giant. Definitely Camille Estefan. His stable is huge, man. He's got lots of big guys in here. He's got lots of talent. And, I'm excited to be reporting on it, man, and telling the world what Canada has to offer when it comes to boxing. Any last words you want to talk about here, man, before we sign off and go do some work?
Shout out to Eye of the Tiger management and doing big things. One of the top promotions in Canada, And yeah, man, shout out to them. Shout out to Simon Kean. And shout out to my boy Vincent O'Clair and the Pound for Pound Boxing Gym.
Definitely. Honestly, what a great guy, man. Great fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent representation of what Canada has to offer.
And we just won't. Just again, he's not just a big heavyweight. He has skills, boxing skills. That's what separates him, right? Not just a big guy that throws random punches. He actually has good skills. So
definitely. And you know what? With a record 21-1. It's pretty good, man. And with 20 knockouts, and he had the opportunity to avenge that loss, and he did it in a great fashion. If you guys haven't seen those fights, check it out, man.
Yeah, that's always a mental thing when you have to get in there with someone that that knocked you out the last time that you faced this person. So they have that extra confidence. Your confidence might be just a little bit under it just because of what happened last time.
Right.
So it takes a lot of mental strength to overcome that. So yeah.
In that first loss against Dylan Carmen, they were fighting for the WBC Francophone heavy title and the vacant NABA heavy title. So unfortunately he was unable to pick those up. But yeah, you know what? He really brought it to Dylan Carmen. Honestly, guys, check out both these fights, man. The first one, the second one. Watch how much he improved and how much he really stuck to his game plan and brought it to Dylan Carmen, man. Also, Dylan Carmen is another good fighter, man, out of Canada as well. So definitely,
yeah, he is. Yeah. I got to train with that back in the day. That's how long he's been in the game. Like when I was still fighting, we were training at the same gym for a little bit back in the early 2000s. Wow.
Yeah. So some of these guys have been around. A lot of these Canadian guys, man, they're up in their 30s, and honestly, I'm going to be bringing you guys shortly some honest to good Canadian talent prospects that are up and coming. That I'm going to start profiling for you guys, man, to show you that Canada is still on the map when it comes to boxing, man, in the pro ranks and in the paid ranks. Definitely. What a great country, man. And honestly, we got some great fighters. And I'm glad that I'm Canadian. I'm happy to be representing our people, man. Shout out to the Tiger Management, Camille Esteban. Keep it up, brother. Keep signing those big Canadians to those great contracts, man, and do them right by getting them those fights they need to get and making them that paper, man. So, guys, you know what it is, man. It's Mike Gore at 4 with my man Cedric Benn in the den. It is Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same channel. A new fighter out of the Tiger Management. If you haven't, man, like and share. Tell your mom or your aunties, your uncles, come and join us for all the fun. Hit up talkinfight.com. Hit that subscribe, buy that membership, man. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Knuckle up.